So sorry for the delay. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but every time that I'm like scheduling a reading or something, I always be getting like some old crazy ass news from people, and it just be like irking my nerves. And honestly, I was gonna like put this off at the last minute, but I'm gonna just tell y'all what's going on really quick before I jump into this reading, or while I look for Shawty Lo's card. I'm gonna just tell y'all really quick. I'm just like kind of in a mood because this logo right here, basically, this logo was created by an artist behind me, and now the issue is that the artist does not want me to. It's okay if I use the logo and promote it on my page, but for whatever reason, when it comes down to merch, even though they're getting the same commission and whatever, now it's a problem because my hoodies with my name on it are actually selling more than his regular hoodies. So I'm planning on trying to hire someone else to do some different artwork for me, or to see if it can be sketched by someone else or by him, whichever way. But it's just like, damn, hold up. So somebody pissed because I'm like, you still getting the same cut, but people are ordering online. And the thing that pissed me off is that the person that was actually printing out like my hoodies and stuff decided to refund 7 like purchases from different customers back instead of using a completely different distributor to continue the process. And I'm like, why would you do that instead of just telling them that you're reformatting it and give them their product? So now he's just like, oh, well, I just didn't want to upset the artist. And I'm like, well, he's the one that gave me permission to use it in the first place. But anyway, business, bullshit, nonsense. I'm a little in my feelings, a little pissed, but that's just going to make me work even harder and probably just do my own thing regardless of the fact. Hi, you guys. Thank you all for coming in. I'm sorry, I had to like vent really quick because, like I said before, I was sitting there doing good with my hoodies. Everything was going fine. And then all of a sudden, I guess since I'm popping in my hoodies because of my name and it's associated with this logo, people in their feelings. So now I'm just like, okay, you know what? Scrap all that. I'm just going to have either this dude remake me another one with my face on it and my image and my, features and all that other stuff. And then I'm going to do the clothing line. So I apologize to those that actually placed the order in, because clearly, I guess the distributor decided to make decisions without actually communicating to me about what was going on, instead of actually reformatting the hoodie and just sending it to you through another distributor. So I'm sorry for that. I'm going to apologize for that, because clearly people like to make business decisions without me instead of actually coming to me and fulfilling customer orders like they should be doing. So I apologize to all of you for that. I'm going to have some things redesigned and get that going, because I'm not even going to lie to you. I mean, dude showed me the stats. Dude was showing me that there were like 500 people looking at my shit like, yo, I want to buy this version with her name on it. And keep in mind, they were getting the same percentage. Only difference was that my name was on it, and I was like literally only getting like $4 or $5 off of each hoodie that's being sold because it has my name on it. Not even that much. But I'm gladly fine to have it redesigned to look more like myself with my own shit and my logo and everything, and then basically get a good 60 to 70%. So I'm cool with that. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. So we're doing a reading for Shawty Lo. And I felt like I said, I was gonna be like, I don't want to be bothered today. But I'm like, nah, let me do this because I'm good at what I do. I'm a good businesswoman. And at the end of the day, if you in your feelings or in your bag because my shit is selling more than without my name on it, it's not my fault. Sorry. But anyway, I'm a brand. What can I say? Let me see. It's always best to do your own thing, queen. It's going to work out next time. That's right. Truly, it is. You're absolutely right. That's why I'm just like, I ain't concerned the bitch look like me. Like, I'ma still use it. I'ma still do my thing or whatever it is. But at the same time, too, like, you should have been fulfilling people's hoodies when they bought it. Even if it's 7 people that bought it or whatever, like, fulfill their orders through a different manufacturer. That just makes me look bad. Like, you got me fucked up. In my feelings. Let me get back to it. So anyway, focusing on Shawty Lo. His name is Carlos Rico Walker. His date of birth is March 31st, 1976, sorry. Just writing it down. Let me show y'all. But y'all think that I'm doing some extra shit because, you know, I'm very honest about what I do and what I write. Okay, so that's his name right there, right under Bum B and all the other stuff. That's what I did the other day. Okay, so anyway, we're just going to focus on his energy for Shawty Lo and find out what he has to say for this reading and find out what's going on with his energy, what he would like to communicate. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at certain comments below. Okay, so let me just keep going. Just focus on what he wants to talk about and the things that he wants to say for Shawty Lo, and just keep it pushing. So a couple of things that I'm seeing. Let me show you guys the card that I'm using because, as I stated before, he is an Aries. So his birthday is March 31st. That would make him an Aries. I use this card right here, the King of Wands, as his energy to communicate what's going on. The one thing that he keeps talking about or wanting to point out, he seems to be talking about issues in the family dynamic because he's showing me the Moon card and the Ten of Cups, which is like family and friends, and saying that there's some sort of secret or something within family dynamics that he is aware of, or that he's very much aware of, like whatever people were trying to do or trying to accomplish is not hidden from him anymore, whoever these individuals are. Because we were talking about his death briefly when we had that conversation with, you know, Pimp C's reading and everything like that. This is what came up in the past, Devil card, okay? Just focusing on his energy, what went on with him, whatever. Talking about sacrifice, talking about specific situations, and communicating that these aspects of what's going on with family, friends, different people are behind this. He keeps saying that people are stealing from him. He's placing the Seven of Swords in the situation. People were taking or stealing from him, or he feels like people weren't putting in their work like they should have been putting in their work, and they were taking from him, from underneath him, is what he's showing me. Because he's showing me like he lived a really good life. He's saying, I had, you know, the Sun card is in the root, like no matter what, I still lived a very happy, good energy life. You know what I'm saying? My dreams came true. You know, most of my dreams came true, and I'm happy with that. But as I stated before, like, I think maybe he was just so focused on, you know, keep moving forward with partnerships, partying, like doing different shows, doing different things, and keeping himself active and moving forward and trying to be a force in the industry. But he just didn't realize, like I said before, let me show you these two cards. He just did not realize that there were some people that had different things planned, or that they were looking into in regards to him, that they were doing some extra stuff behind his back. I'm going to place these two cards on his crown and subconscious mind, basically, and just see like what, I guess, the secret was, or what was the plan behind this, because it's crazy. Hey, soul sister, thank you all for joining. Thank you guys for still coming through and coming in, and thank you all for being patient. But I know that y'all be like, man, why is she late all the time? It's because people be throwing, like I said, just throwing all types of random stuff in my direction for no reason at all, instead of actually being adults and communicating to me about how they feel. You know what I mean? It's just real janky stuff. So that's why I'm like, let me just reorganize my life and get that together and just get back to doing what I'm doing. Because honestly, like I said, it's like, you know, yeah, I love the art. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But it's the name. You understand? My name is what's actually pushing that product out there. So I'm Guccier than a motherfucker. You just letting me know that, yeah, you don't want to fuck with me, it's all good, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. But when I get popping on my own, we ain't got nothing to talk about. So I'm just letting you know that it was selling with my name. So it just lets me know that I could do it without your image, because I'm the image. So the end. Moving forward, let me find out the secret with the moon card and the devil card and how that relates with Shawty Lo and his energy. All right, so let's see. He keeps saying that there was a friendship that went bad. Something went bad, and I'm gonna figure out who this King of Swords is. And I think I know who the King of Swords is because I keep hearing this person's music. I keep hearing this individual's music in my head. So I think that's because I was thinking like, who is this King of Swords? And I just kept hearing this individual's music. So again, this is like in regards to, like I said, his death. I don't know this guy, but I love your readings. Thank you, babes. So yeah, Shawty Lo, like his music, I don't know if you ever heard like, I come through with some real foolish, or they know, like I was playing this song in my story, so you guys can go check him out. Like I said before, he was like really getting big. He was really doing a lot of stuff like in Bankhead in Atlanta and really catching a name for himself. And at first, I didn't even think to do a reading for him. But like literally while I was doing a reading for Pimp C, like his energy was coming in, like standing in, and then Pimp was talking about him like, and they did Shawty Lo dirty too. Like just talking about, he's like, niggas from Atlanta is doing Shawty Lo dirty too, and he a real dude. Talking about he a real guy. Oh, Angie, cause let me show you. This King of Swords, you know I can't say no names, girl. You know I can't say no names, girl. So anyway, this King of Swords is an air sign and a rapper. And that's all I'm gonna say. Talking about learning some different things, learning different things, learning ahead of time about what this person was trying to do, because at the end of the day, they're not gonna come after family and everything. They're not gonna come after their own family. They're gonna just try to do what they gotta do to stay relative in a game and take out the competition. You understand what I'm saying? And at first, he's like, I'm learning about this. You know, people keep telling me about what people was planning or what they trying to do. And this air sign came up, girl, and he was playing the music in my head. You know I can't say no names, but girl, you already know. So look at this, 8 of Cups in the situation. He was trying to get away, okay? He keeps saying that I was trying to do my best to remove myself or go someplace else to get away from this situation, but it just wasn't the time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. Maybe he was too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. As soon as he passed air sign, yep, exactly, air sign in the past. So he's calling homeboy out. Didn't have the chance to get away. The Hanged Man. Again, delaying certain things, and he thought that he could just go out, because he was like, I'm gonna just go out, have a good time, you know what I'm saying, put myself out into the world and everything like that, and just like do my thing. And I guess he thought that everything was cool, is what he keeps saying to me. He keeps saying, let me get back to this card. So he keeps saying that basically with this card, that they was like, it's like kind of like making a truce. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like making a truce. It is what it is. Let bygones be bygones, and let's just put this to rest, right? And instead, he was like, this one is like, oh yeah, that's cool. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep pushing, whatever. Let's make music. Let's make money. You know, all this other stuff like that. And then bam, the car crash happens. Car crash happens, basically. And essentially, it's about being possessive. You see that crown on the head? There can only be one king. That's where this one is coming from. There can only be one king. There can only be one king. And so in some ways, he feels that this is justified for him personally. He still wants his justice. He's still seeking his justice about the plans that this one made. Notice how the other two women didn't die and only him, and they were never heard of again. Child. Child. Whenever I see that devil card, he was more than murdered. He was sacrificed. Okay? He was sacrificed. First of all, I remember like when Shawty Lo was about to come back and he was doing his reality show with, because he had like a plethora of baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? Like he was really like had a plethora of baby mamas, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna just like do my thing, you know, capitalize. You know, yeah, I got like 12, 11 kids, however many kids he got, whatever, and a girlfriend or whatever. And we finna do like some Brady Bunch type with, you know, with like whatever we got going on, you know, with the family. And then we could all make money and have our little show and like do our thing or whatever. And then I don't know, this is where what's confusing me. I don't think, was T.I.'s show out at the time, or was his show trying to premiere before T.I.'s show? That's what I'm trying to understand, because that would be interesting if all of a sudden T.I. just popping out of, I said names. I'm just curious, but I'm just wondering if the T.I. show was popping. So wait a minute, so it came out before? Is that what you're saying? So Shawty Lo show came out before T.I. show? That's what I'm trying to understand. His was before T.I. show. So his show was before T.I.'s show. And basically what happened was, I'm assuming that they claim, because see, this is some, okay, because I keep getting his energy. He's like, the feeling that I get, let me ask him about this show really quick. Hold on, let me ask about the show. Right, it didn't get to pop officially, but see, the thing was is that the media was going crazy about his show. They was like, what? You know, they was going really crazy about his show, and they wanted to see it. And then it never, like, it just never came out. Like, what the, like, I was like, what the fuck? Sorry, but I'm just like, what the hell? Like, how come this show didn't come out? Because everybody was, like, really interested in the show. Ooh, okay. Let me turn over these cards. Uh-huh. All right. Okay, hold on 1 second. Yep, okay. So let me show you guys. So again, he's showing me the partnership card in the past. He's showing me the partnership card in the past when it comes down to this TV show, okay? Like, he had it inked down on the table. They was finna like shop it to a major network, probably the same network as people are currently on right now, or maybe another. Okay, paperwork was in. On his crown is the star card. Again, he knew that this was something that he was destined to do, that he wanted to do. Okay, he felt like the stars were aligning for him. But again, this tower card, tragedy striking out of nowhere, and feeling like, just kind of like, feeling like he was robbed, you know what I'm saying? Like, just feeling like his dreams, you know, his destiny, things that he was destined for, like those things were taken from him, okay? Here's another thing that keeps coming up too. I don't know who he was signed under, or who was managing signed under or something like that. They were having issues with some sort of business issues with money and things like that, with this King of Pentacles. So it's like, not only did he have to look outside of his camp for, you know, enemies or people lurking and stuff like that, this was happening internally as well. Again, fighting with different people. King of Pentacles. I don't, like I said, I'm trying to figure out who he was signed under or who put him into the game first. But there were some situations that were going on with people taking money. He keeps saying that people were taking money You know what I'm saying? Taking more than, like, giving him the smaller cup and taking more of his finances. You know what I'm saying? Putting him in financial constraint and also putting that under his name. That was even more of a reason to try to take him out. Wow, that's crazy. Whichever way, it's just like DL4 Records. Okay, who is that under? I'm trying to figure out who's that under, basically. Same channel as T.I. Oxygen Network. Oh, okay. Because I know, well, T.I. was under VH1, right? Basically, was under VH1. But anyway, let me just keep going with the reading. I'm sorry, I like interacting with you guys while you guys are telling me different things that I'm pulling up. Here's the problem. This individual right here was messing with somebody, was messing up with his relationship. This dude was right here was interfering with one of his relationships. I'm not too sure who, but he keeps talking about people interfering in certain relationships, in certain love lives. Whoever this man is that had business deals with him or whatever was interfering in one of his relationships, one of his last relationships. I know that he was dating a couple of different females towards the end, but I know that there was a longtime girlfriend that was an ex, on and off ex, and then there was another girl, like one looks more Hispanic, the other one looks more, you know, has more African features or whatever, but he's saying one of them was playing games, people trying to play games or whatever, and just trying to convince people to be with them and just leave him alone, leave him out the picture or whatever, because he's the one counting or writing checks or doing different things. Then all of a sudden, look at that the Ace of Wands, okay? Like I said, driving, okay? But I don't know what it is. As much as people want to say that this is like an accident or whatever, I'm gonna tell you, because it looks like I said, the Ace of Wands is usually about like kind of like speeding through, like, you know, or just driving or moving very quickly, right? But the feeling that I get from him is like he's trying to get away from somebody else. He was trying to get away from someone else. And again, let me show y'all. Let me see if I can find this card. Sorry, but this Tower card, like I said, I have to pull out this Tower card. Because you see this Tower card right here, this is like a card of war. This is a card of disruption. This is a card of unforeseen events, okay? So when I have this in his subconscious mind and saying that he feels like he was attacked, and then you see this Ace of Wands, that's kind of showing me that this is swift action taken, which results in death, okay? So this is the card right after, okay? The Ten of Swords is usually indication that when it comes down to his death, that this is talking about somebody either shooting at him while he's driving or doing something crazy. And that's how I feel. Again, people taking money, but this is also messing with his own plans, his own money. And again, there's selfish people, very selfish people in Atlanta. Very, very selfish people in Atlanta. Okay, let me show you this, the card that I was looking at before with the King of Pentacles. Because you can tell me who that is, okay? Because King of Pentacles, I'll just say it like this. I'm trying not to say no names, okay? But y'all done caught me out there and I kind of slipped up and said one name, but I didn't say what they was connected to. So anyway, thank you for deleting that, because people are like, oh, this is a weave. No, actually, this is my hair. This is like my roots, my hair, baby. Thank you. It's not a weave. This is my hair. And yes, I know I need to do my hair, but I do readings. I'm pretty busy, and I actually clean my house and take care of my shit. So thanks for noticing, but I do have my own hair. This is mine. Thank you very much. So anyway, let me get back to the reading. I don't know, people just hate haters. Honestly, if you could block that person, Maya, or figure out a way to kick that person off the channel and don't come back, I'd appreciate that. But this is like an earth sign. Like an earth sign. So basically, thank you, babes. This is like an earth sign. Earth signs are like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say no names. But whoever owned that label, or whoever was part of this label right here, he calling this dude out, basically. And it's like coming to a situation to where I guess people, basically people can't get any money like they used to get from this particular situation. And don't worry, I've already taken care of mine too, because I put that nigga on timeout, whoever that individual is. Like, get the hell up out of here. Anyway, so they are just trying to gain more. They're trying to gain more, or gain more money off of this situation. Again, sideways conversations. It's like that's the thing maybe that Pimp C was getting upset about, was like, well, why can't people just like make money or come together and just make money, you know, and just kind of have like their, you know, like their own thing going on, and like the South like kind of just come together and rebrand themselves as the South collectively. And, you know, maybe everybody in each state has their own thing. Like, you know, Houston got their own thing, or Atlanta got their own thing, but they're all coming together to kind of take over the market. And it's just like, yeah, there's too many people trying to go after titles. And the issue where the politics get messed up is that I think what Pimp C was trying to explain and what he was trying to do was he wanted to, it's not to, you know, it's like not to like exclude people or to do anything like that, but it's to kind of like put people like, keep people out of the South. You understand? Like, that's what Pimp C was about. Like, I respect the East Coast, respect the West Coast, but like for the people that are in the South, like it needs to just be about people in the South. You understand? And I think that he understood that. Like, this is a real dude. This is a real stand-up dude. He ain't about no funny stuff. He don't do no industry nonsense. He's a real street dude. And I think that there was an issue. This is the thing, because I keep thinking about another rapper either came out around the same time, because I know Gucci was popping, so it's not Gooch. It's somebody else that got an issue with Gooch. And I'm going to just say it like that. That kind of sounds like him, which is interestingly enough, sounds like him. But he calling this dude out. He's like, this dude ain't no different. Basically, Shawty Lo is calling this guy out who has issues with Gucci, and basically saying that's the real op. That's the real dude that's basically a street clown, and he can't come around certain people because he ain't a real street nigga. So I'm trying not to say names. I'm telling you, if I see some sort of names, Shawty Lo is heavily respected here in Atlanta, truly. So think about this. Who is the other dude that Gucci was having issues with at the time? Back in the Soul Sister got it. Soul Sister got it. You going too fast. I know. I'm trying to like, I think I'm just too like all over the place. Like, it's crazy. He's like, there's some real people out here that talk about like they on some street shit, and they are not about that. Like, he's like talking about how some people are just like implanted into the industry to kind of like pay attention and keep their eyes on what's going on in the South or in Atlanta, and they playing funny business. This is what certain people are it's like people are having conversations in the industry, like people about some funny business, and I'm just like, okay. Like, I'm just saying what he talking about. I'm just saying what Pimp C talking about. You know, I'm just saying certain things like that. Also, I know that I'm coming up on a 30-minute mark, so if you guys want to ask questions, y'all can go ahead and put questions below, so that way I can focus on it like for the next like 30 minutes or so, or whatever it is. And also, if you all would like to book a reading with me, Y'all know where to hit me up. I'm on Queen Prodigy 0369 on IG. You can hit me up at Queen Prodigy 369 at Gmail to email me, to donate, to use PayPal, Zelle, whatever, whatever you want to do. Or if you want to book a $40, 30-minute reading with me, just holler at me, let me know, and I'll take care of you. Like, truly take care of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because I like the fact that y'all leave comments and y'all let other people know, like, okay, she ain't playing no games. So I know sometimes I get haters in here and stuff like that, and they commenting about my hair and all this other stuff. Trust me, I have like this elastic rubber band in, so that's why it looks some sort of way. But I really don't care. This is all my hair, baby. So I'm really too concerned. And I know I need to do my hair, but that's why I was cleaning my house before the Lord came in for Easter. And I ain't ashamed of it, boo, because we all going through this quarantine look, honey. We all got the quarantine style, but at least I can show my face on camera with my real ass hair. So anyway, let me keep it pushing. Thank you all for the ones that truly support me and that love me. But all the other haters that want to watch me and my big titties shuffle up cards, I'm perfectly fine with that too. Anyway, if you guys got questions, like I said before, y'all can go ahead and donate. I think I also enabled Super Chat stickers. I don't know how that works, but you guys can also donate through Super Chat and like put up cool stickers and leave comments or whatever you guys want. But I appreciate all the love that you guys send to me. Truly, truly. And Maya, thank you so much for always donating, always supporting, all that other stuff, like truly just showing love. All right, let me just shuffle up these cards, and then I'm gonna switch over to the Oracle cards. That's what I need to do next after this, is switch up to the Oracle cards and find out what's going on with that. So I think that he's talking about someone, he's talking about certain people that knew that was going on with his death. He just keeps circling back to his death. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep talking about like his death. Like, it's really messing with him. He's saying that there's a female. Oh, that makes sense. Because again, female holding in a secret. Female holding in a secret. Okay, I'm gonna show you who this female is. Like I said, I don't know who his lady friends are. I'm not too sure what their signs are, when their birthdays are, or whatever. But this is an air sign, so this could be like a Gemini, a Libra, and an Aquarius. This is who he's thinking about, basically, and he's saying, I know everything that went down. Like, I know things that went down. I know that you got paid generously to tell people where I'm at, tell people where I'm gonna be at and what's going on. I know that now. I know that you got money from certain situations that went down. He keeps talking about that he wanted to marry this person. Don't know who this is. Talking about either he proposed or was about to marry this person or consider this person his wife. He's positioning the Hierophant card in the past. And I think he was walking away from this like partnership because he knew something was off. Like, something was off with, like, he no longer wanted to be involved or to deal with this individual anymore. That's what he was placed in the situation with. So this person was kind of like watching his every move from that point. Somebody's watching his every move, sneakily watching his moves, and reporting to people where he's at. And then basically these people are setting up a trap, okay? Like, they in communication with certain close people that are close to him, family, friends, different people like that. And just kind of like, it's kind of like enclosing on him. And even if this person wasn't with him at the time, there were still other people either waiting someplace at a club or something like that with him at the time, watching him. It's like different people are kind of like on the lookout and watching to make sure that this happens. And it's like the audacity, he keeps saying like the audacity of people, because they couldn't even do it themselves. They had to send somebody that's real weak to really get it done, because he keeps showing me like somebody was like like shooting or something, and then like he was able to like speed off and drive off, and then basically maybe they got they hit or whatever it is, and then that's when the crash happened or something. So that's it's some crazy. It's a crazy story. It's for real crazy story. I'm gonna use these oracle cards. All right, I'm gonna use this one. Use these oracle cards and see what his oracle cards have to say. So this is his card right here, okay? Because I'm gonna just use it as like a fire sign. I'm gonna just use the man holding a heart. You know, he's very generous, very giving person. He's a really down to earth type of dude. You know, like that's the one thing that I really like about him. He's just like real down to earth. Like, yeah, you got money, you got things like that, but he's a for real like homebody kind of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't really too Hollywood crazy. You know, like how people get a taste of fame, and like he's not selfish. I just don't get that from him at all. I really don't. I really get that he's like a real down to earth family type of guy, but he loves his parties, he loves his strip clubs, he loves going out like any other guy do, but he's like not really trying to like sit there and prove a point to nobody, you understand? But he's not gonna let other people just talk about him or say anything about him. He's gonna do what he wants to do and let bygones be bygones and let hip hop just be hip hop. And he just really didn't think that people was gonna go that low, you know, just be real reckless with it. Man, he just keeps talking about this, yo. And I don't see any other questions. But I'm just gonna, like I said, just keep expressing whatever it is that he needs to express, basically, and just keep it pushing. Let me see. I love how real and raw your readings, how you are while reading. Thank you. I appreciate that. Truly. I appreciate all the love, man. It's great. Spiking a drink, kicking him while driving. It could be. Here we go. And the thing that's crazy is showing me the door to value. So I kind of feel like he was getting ready to do something really big, maybe another project, or maybe something else was going on. I'm gonna say it like this. I mentioned somebody that was a part of a label, and they were an earth sign, the King of Pentacles. So Pentacles are earth signs. The 3 earth signs are Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So I'm gonna just say, just put those things together with a smile, and then maybe you know what I'm saying. So here we go. Door to value. I don't know if this is like a new contract or something else, that another project that he was working on, but he was really excited about working on this new venture, this new project. And he was like, he really wasn't getting that much good of a sleep either, because he's placing rest and rejuvenation in the situation, like probably not getting that much of a good sleep. And maybe that does, you know, come down to him trying to like relax, smoke, drink, or just do different things to kind of preoccupy his energy, you know what I mean? But I just kind of feel he keeps saying, even if that's what he was trying to do, he's very responsible, you know what I mean? It's like, why would people think that people are that reckless? Especially like, he has 11 kids, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever seen him get pulled over for no DUI, nothing like that. He's like, anytime the feds try to pin something on me, they never succeeded. And that's what pissed them off the most about me even more, is that they never succeeded. As much as they tried, they never succeeded. And even when they tried to get me to do things, it was never gonna happen, basically. Here we go. Deceit. He keeps saying that people were lying to him, taking money, lying to him, storm warning, creating issues, creating problems, creating issues within his own personal life, his business deals. And he keeps talking about this is integrated with his love life. He keeps talking about how he couldn't separate the deception with his business and his love life. That's what he keeps expressing to me. I don't know what that's about. I don't know who everybody is, but that's what he's saying to me. Again, it's kind of hard for him because he's showing me with Archangel Michael that it's very hard for him to let go. And I think it's more so towards his children, because he keeps showing me his kids. Like, it's hard to move on or to let go. Even when Michael is calling him, like, come on, it's time to go. But he's showing me that even though it's been so long, you understand? And that's the hard thing too. Sometimes it's been long and it's hard to walk away from a reality that you just couldn't let go of. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the feeling that I get from him. It's really hard for him to let go of everything that he was trying to build for himself. But he is showing me the walking away card. Like, eventually my spirit is going to walk away and move forward into a new phase. But I keep feeling like he's making a deal with Michael, because he's like, I will walk away. I am going to walk away from this. Truly. I'm going to do my best to walk away. But the issue is, again, he keeps going back and forth with trying to figure out different possibilities of what to do with his life, okay? Trying to figure out like what to do with his life. So hold on, and let me just finish this out really quick, and I'm gonna just read the comments because I see a lot of comments coming in. But here's the funny thing too. He's letting everybody just like think that it's all good. Like, he's like, I'm letting everybody think that it's all good, you know, or whatever, and that I'm just moving on with my life. But he does not, it's like he's gonna let it go, but he gonna let it go with some level of spiritual retaliation. I don't know what he planned on doing, but there's some sort of spiritual retaliation. So even though that other people think that, oh, they got different enemies or they got other people trying to come after them, nah, this is like some form of retaliation. And then he's like, all right, now I'm gonna walk away. Now I can walk away. Now we're even. That's kind of the feeling that I keep getting from him. He keeps going back and forth with that because it's hard for him. It was just like his transition is not, he just doesn't feel like he's comfortable with his transition, you know, like even after all this time, like it was just really hard for him to transition and just to be like, damn, this is it, like that's it, like somebody really cut into my destiny. That's what he keeps saying to me. Somebody cut into my destiny. Like, my life was supposed to keep going. I was supposed to like live out with my babies till I'm like, you know, till my babies get married and they give me grandbabies and different things like that. I really do see that he was supposed to at least live into his like 60s or 70s. So he definitely felt like, I mean, it's showing me straight up that somebody cut his time off. And that's what I keep getting. So let me just read this really quick. I'm sorry. Just kind of all over the place. Yes, they did a long time ago. Things were moving, but the streets wasn't talking, and he relied on the street. Interesting, surely. Sad, they took a father from his kids, yes. Ain't no taking care of him, but him and his kids, mom, yeah, it's crazy. His ex, is it Jai Jai? Her birthday is July 9th, 1986. She was the one who betrayed him and told his whereabouts, question mark. Did he propose to her, or, because I keep seeing an air sign. There's another girl, and I don't know her name. Maybe I wrote it down. It starts with an E. I'm gonna just say it like that. It starts with an E. And I know she's a pretty girl. Like, she, you know, him and her was kind of going at it like with each other for quite some time, and I can't remember like how long they were together, but I'm just trying to find out like what her sign is. I don't know, but I'm curious to know, like, because he keeps saying that he was proposing to somebody, like he proposed to somebody and made a huge ordeal about this. So that's all I can say. I don't know if he proposed to her. I don't know what's going on with that. She was an artist and on G Unit Records. Go Queen. He has been refusing to leave for now. Unfinished business. Yeah, truly. He wants his justice. They did him dirty. Y'all are absolutely right. Truly right. Like, that's why, like I said, Archangel Michael is just like looking at him like, you know, you keep coming back down here, what's going on? And he just can't let go. He keeps showing me like I can't let go. I think like it scared him more that he was outside of his body. Honestly, I think that it freaked him out that he was outside of his body and seeing himself like that. You know what I'm saying? Him seeing himself lifeless. It just really, it really bothered him. It really bothered him. Like he just, you know, that's some traumatizing shit. Because you thinking that you about to go home, you about to go home to your family, you about to, you know, do your own thing, whatever. And then something like crazy like that happens, and then you just don't see your kids again. Like, you don't see your family no more. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really painful. And I just kind of feel like, while I'm researching him as you speak, I never heard about his death. Yeah, it's, I don't know, I can't remember when he died. It's been like a while. It's been a minute, you know, since he passed away. But Pimp was the one that mentioned him. He was like, nah, he was like Shawty Lo, real nigga. Like, that's what he kept saying. He's a real nigga. And don't think that, he kept saying, don't think that Shawty Lo's situation, that's who it is. That's her name, sis. So, do you know her birthday? Do you know her birthday, Angie? I don't know her birthday. I don't know her birthday. If you could find out her birthday for me, sis, or if anybody could find out her birthday, I'd appreciate it. Because then that way it will put certain pieces of the puzzle together. In the comments, they say she was cheating. They keep saying, I'm telling you, it's somebody, there's some people that did him dirty. There were people, and I'm not trying to say that he wasn't, listen, the thing with rappers, I'll say it like this. The issue with rappers is like, you know, if they dealing with females or whatever it is, you know, everybody play their position. And it's not to say that he's like 100% faithful all the time or whatever. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say that. But I'm noticing something with rappers whenever I'm doing readings for rappers. Like if they have they wife, they girlfriend, they side bitch, they baby mama or whatever, they don't like to share. They don't like to share. Like, these are my women. This is what it is. And if they feel betrayed, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if other females, they feel like, oh, well, he ain't committing to me. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing what he's supposed to do or whatever. And they want to justify for that. He doesn't see it that way. That's not how he sees it. I'm sorry. He's just showing me like, that's not how I see it. Let me see what else. In the comments, they said she was cheating and gave money to the next man. Which one is that? So, sister, tell me which one, who was that? Which one? Was it, like I said, I want to know the other girl's birthday. What's her name? Ikria? I hope I ain't chopping up her name real bad. But that one, I'm trying to figure out when's her birthday. If anybody know her birthday, if they can find out when her birthday is. But let me see. The girl he proposed to. Okay, so yeah, because I couldn't figure out which one that was. If that was the one that was signed to G Unit, or if that's the Miss Perez. I'll just call her Miss Perez because I don't want to chop up her name like that. Let me see. So I'm placing the death card on his crown because I don't know why, but I just really feel for him. Like, he loves his family. He really do. And it just really took, you know, a lot of people just took a lot of, it's just like a lot of pain, just a lot of pain. You know what I'm saying? Just creating a lot of pain, in his life, just creating a lot of pain, unnecessary pain. That's just what I keep sensing from him. And again, putting this Empress card in the situation. So he calling out who he got. Okay, does he have kids by both of them? Because I don't know. But he's saying somebody his baby mama. He's talking about an Empress card. Again, the death card is on the crown. This is in a situation. He's saying a female, just again, like a baby mama, playing games, messing with some other dude in the background. Messing with some other dude in the background because they had a new love interest with this next dude. Okay? And he told her that she had to choose, basically, like, you need to make a decision between me and this because I'm not going to be putting up with it. And then she just kept doing messy. She just kept being messy. Kept being messy. And I guess maybe certain things were being said, like I said before, certain things are being said, being talked about. And it's kind of strange because the thing he keeps saying to me, like, I guess it's like in Atlanta, you know, it's like, he's like, it's big, but it's small. When people talk, it's like, it's still small. So it get around to different people is what he keeps communicating to me. You know what I'm saying? It will get around to different people. And then all of a sudden, when you think that you can trust certain people, they all working together to create this issue. While this person is in his car, look at that, in his car. Like I said, the chariot, see the chariot card? Sorry. He's like, he does not want this card next to him. He don't want this card nowhere touching him because I just dropped this. He does not, whoever this female is, he does not with her at all. At all. He's like, even though she got a baby by me or even though whatever, I do not with her. I do not with her, basically. Chariot card, Ace of Swords, them striking, like I said before. Them striking because people are too stubborn and they want to hold on to their position as being, like I said, that the king of Atlanta or the king of the South or whatever the situation is. It's all about pride. This is all about pride. That's what he keeps saying. It's about pride. It's about street pride. It's about industry pride. It's a lot of pride going on. And it's just sad. It's just really sad. I really feel for him. I really do. But yeah, I do not see anything else. So I thank you guys so much for joining in this reading. I really appreciate your time. And truly, I really greatly appreciate y'all time and y'all coming through. All I have is 1983. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, like, when is her birthday? Like, because I don't know that girl's birthday. Let me see. You know what I'm going to do? I want to hear about, how about this? I'm going to just shuffle this up really quick. And if I see a female card that comes up and he's going to call Miss Perez out, I'm going to just see this really quick. Just turn it over really quick. Is the baby boy mother? Who is that? Who are you talking about? I'm sorry, I'm just like confused to that statement. Are you talking about Miss Perez? Who is Miss Perez to you? How do you feel towards Miss Perez? Is Miss Perez the one that you are talking about in this particular situation? Okay. Yeah, and he's like, yo, honestly, this is crazy. This is crazy. I honestly feel like he does not trust, he don't trust the women around in him. Like, he thought that he could really trust certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to play, you know, like I said, big boss, be a father, be a good man. That's what he keeps saying, trying to be a father, be the boss, handle my business. I made everybody happy. I want to make sure that everybody was good and everybody was happy, but people had their secrets. People had their own secrets and their own agenda, and he's placing another man in a situation, and this card came up before. This King of Pentacles came up before, so I don't know who this person is, but as I was asking about this female, again, he feels defeated. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could have chose anybody, but why are you choosing this dude? This is why it's interfering with work. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's interfering with his position in life. You know what I'm saying? And he just didn't want to be bothered. He was like, just leave me alone. I don't even want to be bothered. But people were sitting here doing all types of messy stuff, keeping secrets. And again, just like not making up their decision about what to do, you know, with certain things. And he just felt really uncomfortable. And it was just kind of strange to me because he keeps saying that certain females that claim to love him so much, they was quick to make moves. He's like, they didn't even wait. they ain't even like the hangman, like just wait a little bit before moving on. They just moved on, you know? So he's like really, 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 really hurt about certain things. But anyway, I'm gonna end it on that note because I feel like I'm saying too much. I feel like I'm saying a whole lot. And so thank you guys so much. Exactly. So sisters, stop hesitating. If anyone is, it is only $40 for 30 minutes. You can ask questions or just have a freestyle session. Thank you all so much for that. I appreciate you guys checking in. Book me, spread me, tell people about me. I appreciate the support and the love. And don't worry, we're gonna figure out the merch situation for this and put some more stuff back out there. I ain't too concerned. I'm gonna still use the logo for the time being because I love her. She still expresses who I am and she don't care what nobody gotta say. But thank you all for the love and the support, and I will catch you in the next reading. I think we're gonna do Yaya tomorrow, just to let y'all know. So I appreciate it. I think I did get your donation, but I'm gonna check. Where did you donate through, Angie? Just hit me up offline. I think I might have got it, but